Jambo, welcome to Aggie's Vine. If this is your first time here, subscribe and join the Vines. Are you already a Vine? Welcome back. I want to talk about print-on-demand side hustles online. And this is a side hustle that almost everybody is doing out there. And so I know for beginners, you are getting discouraged because I've seen or heard people go to the sites that you can do your print on demand like Amazon or Etsy, and you go through the whole steps of creating a product, listing a product, after signing up and everything, and then months and months go by and you do not make a single sale. I want to share my tips, and I hope that they're going to help you, and maybe you can apply those tips if you already have a store on one of those sites. And if you don't, I will make a video on how you can create a store on Etsy and PRINTIFY and Amazon and start selling merchandise online. This is e-commerce. This is what we call the digital world. So you just go online, everything is there, you create the product that you want, and Amazon and Etsy sells it for you and they ship it for you. Okay, you just get your returns after your sales have been deducted. Why are people not seeing sales on their Etsy shops and their Amazon shops on these print-on-demand products? Well, number one is when you go to Etsy.com and create a product, you will notice almost everybody wants to sell t-shirts. Almost everybody. Now, if you click on t-shirts, or if you click on the most popular thing on Etsy and the t-shirts come up, there is like over 7 million people doing the same thing. So tell me, if you're a beginner and you have a store that's almost, the algorithm, first of all, Etsy doesn't know that store, and you create a design of like 10 t-shirts, 10 different designs, how do you expect that algorithm to pick you out of 7 million people? Okay, so you want to be creative. You want to be creative in this way. When you go to Etsy and PRINTIFY, you want to search for a product that does not have a lot of traffic. Okay, so you want to go ahead and search for a product that's probably less than 100,000 people, or less than 10,000 people, or less than 1,000 people doing that, because it will show you on the search history. Okay, and once you find that product, then you want to make, I would make over 50 different kinds of that product, because the creation on Etsy and Amazon is free. So I would make like 50 different kinds of that product, because then this puts you in circulation on Etsy's stores. So whenever the algorithm picks that product, yours stands a chance of coming up when somebody searches for that product on Etsy or on Amazon. Okay, so that's one tip that you can use to make sure that your products are selling on Etsy and Printful or on Amazon. Because I know a lot of people use this as a side gig. People go into it excited and they're, oh, I'm going to create this and I'm going to make tons and tons of money. And then months go by, and whenever you look at your sales, you're at $0. Another month goes by and you're still at $0. Okay, so do not be discouraged. Just be creative. Go back to the store and search for a product that's not being created by almost everybody on Etsy. Okay, you want to stand out, you want to be different. So go back and create a product that's not with everybody, and then create listings of over 50 or 100, as many as you can create. The more the better, okay? Because then whenever somebody comes, like if I come to Etsy.com and search for that product and you have over 100 listings of that product, different types, more than likely your store will show up, and more than likely I will purchase from you. And then the next person does that, and then you'll start to see your sales. So I think this is a tip that most people are not considering, because t-shirts were very common. So everybody was printing t-shirts, and so the market for selling t-shirts on Etsy and PRINTIFY is literally saturated. So you want to be different, you want to stand out, just do a little tweaks here and there, and you'll start to see your sales. Having said that, this is a great hustle that I would recommend for anybody. If you want to sell e-products online, Etsy and Printful is a good place to start, and so is Amazon. So I will definitely create a video on how to go about opening those stores if you're not familiar with it. But if you are already a creator and using those sites, that is a tip that you definitely want to consider. All right, thank you for joining me in today's video. I hope this was helpful, and I will see you in my next video. Kwaheri.